What up, Skin? Welcome to Bar Vibes with Bryce the Fourth, giving out raw reaction and interacting with the masses. No subject is safe. You hear the people in the noise, but that's the point, because without the people, what is the point? Embracing vibrations. Yeah, this man, I hope you didn't hear that. As always, you know, I don't have much Eagles talk. It's the off season. What are you gonna do when it comes to you, Erykah Badu? Everybody and their mothers and their grandmothers or grandfathers, little tykes. Hey, you know, who do you want for your OC? Listen, I don't work in the front office. I could give you some names, but those names are gone. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the process is. I don't know, you know, why so many other teams have awesome offensive coordinators and the Eagles do not. What I will tell you is that the excuses that they're probably giving you when you go on Twitter, you go on social media, that's probably not it. They don't know. If for all you know, the people that they did interview, it just wasn't the fit. What I do know and what I can say for myself is that I do hope it's someone that's not from the organization. And I say that because I want the person to walk in there and be like, oh, this is how you guys did things. We're not doing it that way. Or I can tweak this, and here, and this is why this was wrong. I don't want somebody who's like, yeah, well, it was going right, so I think we could go. No. I don't have a name. You can ask me till the cows come home. I don't have one. But, you know, obviously the bigger news is, you know, Championship Sunday. I honestly wish that they put one on Saturday and then one on Sunday, but hey, I don't make the scheduling in NFL. You had the first game, the Patriots and the Broncos. And it was underwhelming, but it was a football game. And I didn't know that they were going to get snow, and they did. Shout out to Mr. Stidham, Jared Stidham, for coming out firing. He came out second drive with a bomb, put 7 on the board, and then that was about it. It was 7-0. Patriots weren't looking really good on offense, with or without the snow. The snow was not a factor when it came to offense on either side of this game. Both defenses were playing lights out, and even Drake May, I think he had 36 yards to end the first half. That's not great. But then you get a play where you expected, you know, Jared Stidham to make, where he could have just thrown the ball away. And he drops back 15 yards, tries to throw the ball away, goes behind him, then gets 7 points. And now we have an issue. And the snow starts to fall. Now it's time to run the football, which is what the Patriots did, and which is what Drake May did, where he runs in a touchdown. And here we are putting the game in Jared Stidham's hands because Sean Payton doesn't want to kick a fucking field goal on 4th and 1. It's cold outside. The wind's whipping a little bit. You want to take all the points that you can get. That didn't happen. Patriots come out, win the game, 10-7 on Drake May's legs. He only had 86 yards passing. And I know a specific quarterback in the league who has won. And if he had 86 yards in a playoff win, they'd be criticizing him, crucifying him. But no, it's Drake May, and it's, oh my gosh, he had a great game. So that's neither here nor there. They keep giving me these stats about how, you know, Drake May has, you know, played, you know, a lot of really good defenses in the playoffs. And I get that. I 100% get that. But, and I'm looking so I can give you the list that I was just bestowed upon. But I know that the Texans, the Broncos, and the Chargers were all top 10. Chargers were hurt with Justin Herbert. CJ Stroud fucking sit to bed. And the Broncos didn't have their starting quarterback. But they all play offense. So I get it. Drake May had to go out there and perform, and he did. And the Patriots in the Super Bowl, I hate to say it again, as I've been saying it since, you know, I was 13 years old. Boo. But the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And then you get the Seahawks and the Rams. This was a really good game. And it was a game that it wasn't like you knew who was going to win until the end of the game. You get, you know, Matt Stafford wheeling and dealing. You get Sam Darnold not making mistakes. I've said this multiple times. With the Seahawks defense, if you get Sam Darnold to give you a C game, C+, the Seahawks will win. He gave you a game, not A-, not A. He gave you an A game. He didn't turn the ball over. There were some times where he could have, but he didn't. And then you get the Rams, special teams just absolutely destroyed them. Because their punt returner, he bobbles the first one, didn't fumble it. So if I'm the special teams coach, I'm like, I'm kind of skeptical, but I'm not going to ruin this young man's confidence. I'm going to put him out there again, and that was a mistake. He's backing up, and he doesn't know where the ball is and touches it anyway. Touchdown. Now, the Seahawks then got their lick back, or the Rams did, because you get Reek Woolen on 4th and 12, easy punt, while they're up double digits, taunting because you felt good about the fact that you got to stop, and then his ass gets fucking dunked on by Puka Nacua. Dunked on. Could have lost him the game, but it didn't because JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, is an absolute animal. You know he's getting the ball. He knows he's getting the ball. He gonna catch it.
Top 5 pick next year.
He gonna catch it. You said top 5? Top 5 in fantasy?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Should he not be?
You heard it here first from Daniel Pittman. JSN top 5 in fantasy next year.
He went in most rounds 3rd and 4th last year.
Surely.
3rd and 4th.
If he's a keeper in somebody's league, holy shit.
Happy.
Yikes. Sam Darnold is the story. Otherwise, you know, he bounced around the league when it came to the Jets and the Panthers and the Niners and the Vikings, most notably because he won 14 games and they still shipped him off. And now the Vikings, I mean, yes, they have, you know, their quarterback that they are hoping that it can be good, but Sam Darnold is pretty solid. If Alex has listened to this, if the Seahawks win, man, I'm sorry because you had Sam Darnold and you drafted Sam Darnold, and that would suck for Jets fans to see this. I'm personally rooting for the Seahawks because I don't want the insufferable Patriots like walking around this earth again for the 7th time. But if they win, they win. Shout out to Malik X-Man. I told you that I need you to go get that chip. Go get that chip. This Super Bowl, a little underwhelming on paper because you were hoping for like a little bit more box office teams. But I think it's going to be a good game based on the fact that both teams have really good defenses. One team has a wild card as a quarterback, which is Drake May, because he can run the football and Sam Darnold can't. Drake May made up for the fact that he wasn't passing it with his legs. He converted it twice. 3rd and 6. Don't tell PFT that. And so I'm going to watch the game, whether I think that it's going to be a good game or not. So it is what it is. NFL's king. It always will be. Mike McCarthy gets a job in Pittsburgh as a head coach, which is weird because the last 3 head coaches that they've hired were all young head coaches who had long tenures, 20-plus years, all of them. And then you bring in Mike McCarthy, who's 62 years old. Why? You didn't want to wait, let the Super Bowl rock out, see what young coordinators are out there. No. I don't know what the criteria was. They signed Mike McCarthy. Godspeed. He was talking about Aaron Rodgers coming back. He said, I don't know why he wouldn't. I know why he wouldn't. He might not want you as his fucking head coach. You remember what happened in Green Bay. I'm sure you do. Mike McDaniels to L.A. as an OC. Listen, I think that he was scared of big cities. And when I say that, because I know L.A. is a big city, L.A. is not the number 1 team in L.A. The Lakers are. The Clippers are bigger than L.A. The Chargers don't do well. There's no skin off their backs. The weather's nice out there. They're still doing well. He still can wear his capris. He don't give a shit. He don't care. He does not care. His job is not on the line. It's not. And you get Dable to OC with the Titans, another scapegoat. Because if he's the OC, Cam Ward in his 2nd year, they don't do well, still has a job. If either one of those coaches comes to Philly, you have a team that wins now. You don't do it, you're on a short leash. Neither one of those teams, you're on a short leash. Same thing with Joe Brady, Bills head coach. He's been there. He knows how things operate in Buffalo. Not on a short leash. And I'm sure because they said that Josh Allen was part of the hiring process, which is stupid because if your quarterback is a part of the hiring process, that means it's his buddy. No, you want somebody in there who's like, you're going to do what I asked you to do. I don't care what we said, blah, blah, blah. This is my job to tell you what to do. You don't get to dictate what happens. I get it. He's their franchise quarterback. But this is my vision. You're the quarterback. You do as I say goes. I get it. But no. Some other random things. Diego Pavia, if you don't know who he is, he was a Vanderbilt quarterback this year who was a Heisman finalist. He went to the Senior Bowl and he had measurables. Now, on the Vanderbilt website, it said he was 6'2", 207. He went to the Senior Bowl and they measured him out at 5'9", 7/8", and 190 pounds. Listen, I wasn't surprised. I saw that man stand next to a person who was 6'2", and it looked like he could put his arm on his head. I'm just saying. Couldn't he pan out in the NFL? I don't fucking know, but I know one thing: he ain't 6 foot 207. You get Shedeur Sanders in the Pro Bowl. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Shedeur Sanders is a Pro Bowler because in the AFC, Drake May is not playing, and then I guarantee you 15 other AFC quarterbacks were like, no, I don't feel like playing in a flag football game. That means absolutely nothing. And good for him. I mean, he got into the Pro Bowl with an 18 passer rating as a quarterback. Sure, go get your coins, my boy. But this is a joke. This is a wrap for the Pro Bowl. It has to be after this year. It just has to be. The Sixers, they don't know if they want to be good or not. You got 5-6 straight great games from Embiid, and now you're still 21-4. They lost to the fucking Hornets yesterday by 35. They were losing by 50. I walked out into the fucking snow to watch that. 50 points and you lost by 35 to the fucking Hornets? It's terrible. You get Brooks Koepka back in the PGA. If you don't know, he went to the Live Tour making millions of dollars, but he got tired of that shit. But they were like, if you want to come back to the States and you know, with your homies, we won't need about $5 million off you, big dog. And he said it was worth it. So yeah, you don't know. So it's getting cold out here. Strike that. It's cold out here. We got a lot of snow out here on the east, and if you don't know, we're gonna get some more snow out here on the east. So the biggest thing is, hey, stay safe and stay warm. Big ups to the first date. Stay focused and be great. Take a sip. I hope 12 shows up. And when I say 12, I mean the Seahawks. Other than that, go Birds.